Okay, I think I'm finding out I can't record and narrate worth shit when I try. I should just do it and not think about it. Oh, great start to a video, right, people? Huh? Right? Anywho, I got a battle with Josiah here, who I met off of a chat room a while back. Don't remember which one or the name he went by. And we've been friends on Skype for a good while and finally caught him when he was on, so asked him for a battle or two. And this is one of the battles, and I'll try to get the other one up later. This one, he has kind of an offensive team outside of Sableye, who's probably there for toxic, confuse ray taunt, that sort of stuff. Will o wisp. My team is always a grab bag, like always. I got a few Pokemon actually that I used in my regionals tournament. Got my own Charizard Y, Scizor, which is meant to be a Mega Scizor for the tournament, but I changed gears last minute. Probably shouldn't have actually. The Dragonite, I think, is the same one I used. Gengar, yeah, this is the same one I actually had in the tournament, though I rarely had to use it because of the Pokemon that the people had. I didn't exactly need Gengar, which sucks because he's a great Pokemon. Anyway, Cloyster, self-explanatory. Sylveon, I don't know if this one's different than anyone else's. I do know I like to carry Hyper Beam on mine, actually. I like to jump at the chance to use a Hyper Beam move on a Pokemon where no one will expect it, and it's actually effective. Because I have Frenzy Plant on my Venusaur, my old one, that actually worked very well. But you really gotta, find your niche where with your Pokemon on a Hyper Beam move. But anywho, that Sylveon is max defense, so I could somewhat take a physical hit and live, and get some HP back with a Draining Kiss, and I also have Calm Mind to boost up a little bit. It's kind of based off of my set for my Gallade, which is a bulk up set with Drain Punch and all, and works fairly well. Because I was thinking of that when I made this thing. It also has Psyshock for the poison types and just other general coverage, and everyone else expecting it to hit just on the special attack side. Um, so I do have the Hyper Beam on here, and it does help. And the cool thing is, I was in a battle with my uh, multi battle with my friend Amber, and we were against two other friends of mine off of the TPX chat. And she actually carried Hyper Beam on her Sylveon as well, so I thought it was pretty badass. Oh, anyway, I've been talking for a while, so I'm going to get this started. Where's my finger? I spent a good while trying to fiddle with this damn camera. Autofocus, I might be good or for focusing on a person or something like that, but on stuff like this, oh, it sucks. I had to mess with the colors and everything and contrast, you name it, I did it. Anyway, so he starts off with his Charizard Y, and one thing I was a little unsure of is that since he Mega Evolved first, does that mean... Oh, excuse me. Whoa. Lunch coming up there. Dinner, actually. Anyway, does that mean that his Charizard Y won the speed tie, or just simply because he hit the Mega Evolution button first? It doesn't really matter. Figured it's probably the speed tie, more or less. He's going to go for Flamethrower, which I was kind of surprised on. Maybe thought I'd switch or something. I don't know. But he gets a crit, and he actually three-quarters of the way almost takes me out. So, I mean, that was close. Go for Air Slash. It did maybe half. And I was going to stay in, hopefully, to win the, speed tie. Because if I can get that Zard Y out, that's always a plus. Because, I mean, Zard Y is a beast. But he sends in Snorlax, and look how little that Air Slash did. That did nothing. Your Charizard ate that and saves the rest of war for dinner. Well, I'm going to use this opportunity to burn him, which I don't think too many people expect that from Zard Y, which has worked out pretty well for me, actually. And if he doesn't have rest, then that Snorlax is pretty much done. He does go for a curse, and I figured, okay, I'm going to switch out to Scizor, because if he does have rest and he wants to, get the burn off there and get some health back, depending on whatever I do, this will give me a chance to, set up on him, or at least scare him out. However, he does go for the Body Slam, thinking he might be able to kill my Charizard after the one curse there, which he may have because Charizard was pretty low in health there. He does get the Paralysis on me, but haha, I have a Lumberry. That sounded really gay. I don't know. I'm tired. Leave me alone. Anywho, so yeah, Lumberry. I can't talk. Lumberry activates and get the Sword Stance up. And he's going to switch out into Sableye. It's like, okay. He might try to Will-O-Wisp me. I think I can kill this thing. I'm adamant. I just put up a Sword Stance. and it should be good. And do get this bullet punch off. And look at this thing. This little Sableye tanked that like a freaking beast. I mean, damn. I was pretty damn sure that would kill the little bastard, but no, he just said, no, he gave me the middle finger, said F you, I'm staying in here. So I'm going to send in Zard, because if he did go for a Will-O-Wisp, that way it wouldn't be affected. And I didn't want Scizor to, get pwned where that early in the game. So he's going to send in Donphan here. I'm just going to go straight for the Solar Beam. I mean, he could send Zard Y back in. I thought about that after. I was like, oh, well, too late, I already had it. But he sends in Lax, and regardless, this does nothing, even though it's 100 base power, and look at that. I mean, damn, that Snorlax is a beast. I'm guessing he might have max special defense and HP, and, likes to curse up and all to, just pretty much become an unstoppable juggernaut powerhouse. Alright, I sent in Gengar thinking he'll probably go for the Body Slam again, and hoping to God he didn't have Crunch or something like that. So thankfully he does go for the Body Slam, and I'm thinking, okay, after the burn I might be able to take him out with a Sludge Bomb. It's probably close. But actually it turns out he needed just a little bit more damage on him and I would have taken him out. And he does actually carry the rest. So that tells me his next move might be something like, Earthquake or Brick Break or something like that. Maybe possibly one of the other elemental moves. So I'm going to send in Scizor again so I can Sword Stance up yet again. And hopefully leave myself sitting pretty good. So he's going to stay in. I guess maybe as fodder, or I don't know. And go for Brick Break, which this Scizor does not have superpower on it because, again, this is my tournament Scizor, and you weren't allowed to use older Pokemon or move tutor Pokemon. So, yeah, I had to substitute some moves, like Thief right there, which actually works with the whole Lumberry concept because, Scizor does get hacks a bit here and there, and after that, I can steal their item if I want to, which will, hinder them even further. And it did a decent chunk to Donphan there. Now, he's going to keep going for Bulldoze here, and I'm actually taking those rather well. But then again, I did put some defensive EVs into the Scizor. So I'm going to be able to take out that Donphan and hopefully take out the Sableye in the next turn if he does send him out. So, and he does send out the Sableye. And I'm actually guessing there's a speed tie because he goes first this time. Which last time I went first. So maybe I need to put maybe a few more speed EVs than Scizor so this doesn't happen again. Maybe. I don't know. And he does carry Bright Powder because obviously, Bullet Punch just missed right there. So that kind of sucked. Broke through the confusion only to get hit this time, I believe. And then he... Oh, there goes my phone. And he is going to take me out with a Nightshade. So unfortunately, that go didn't, work for me, but so well. But I did get the Snorlax out of the way, which is a pretty big help. I'm going to send in Gengar, because even if he confuses me, it's not going to do but so much, because, yeah, Gengar's attack is, like, next to nothing. And thankfully I get through the confusion and take out the Sableye with Dazzling Gleam. And I'm hoping that I can break through the confusion on the next turn and get up a Destiny Bond if I need to. And he sends out his Charizard Y, so this is really where I need it, because otherwise I could possibly be in trouble. Actually, no, I take that back. I do have Cloyster with Focus Sash, I think. I hope I have Focus Sash on him. Oh well. Anywho. So thankfully I do break through confusion, get the Destiny Bond on the Zard, and it's going to go down. He wasn't too happy about that. For some reason, he didn't see that one coming. I guess it's hit or miss with people who run Destiny Bond on Gengar. It's like a 50-50 thing, I'd say. I'm going to send in Dragonite here, and he's going to go for Iron Head. And I'm going to go for Dragon Dance here. Now, I should have just gone ahead and attacked, honestly. But then again, it probably wouldn't have made a much difference, or because after this, I wouldn't have lived anyway. Go for Brick Break. Best thing I have to do. Use against them. Do oh my god. I cannot think straight. Anyway, so I just kind of derped out here. I have not used Durant in so long, so I forgot what its speed was, and I thought, oh, Zard can outspeed. Oh, wait a minute, what the fuck? I'm just like face palming right now because its speed is 348, I think, if I remember correctly, and I'm just like, oh, jeez, where is my brain? Don't know what was wrong with me. I'm sending closer, which is probably what I should have done in the first place. Possibly. Yeah, no, my luck, I would have missed like a rock blast or something like that. Yeah. But after this, I'm going to outspeed, take out the Duran, of course. And, it can happen to think about it. He still has Greninja. I should still outspeed it, but just with the chances it has Water Shuriken, that's just going to suck. As you'll see, we're going to find out what he does. He has Water Shuriken! Fancy that! It's like that just... But, I mean, still, it's like one of them didn't even kill me after a Shell Smash. So, yeah, it's pretty weak on that side. So I'm guessing the rest of his moves are, special attack. And that's just for, like, last minute, priority damage. I don't know. I'm sending Sylveon here. It's probably the last thing I got. So, yeah, of course I'm going to send that in. Durr. As you can see, I named mine Face Storm. It goes along with all my other evolutions, which my first Umbreon was named Night Storm. And ever since then, I just, went on that, trend, and so I got Face Storm here, which actually my friend helped me out with naming that, because I was trying to think, how do you name a fairy Pokemon, like, something storm-wise? Because I have, like, Firestorm, Ice Storm, Brainstorm. Oh, well. Anyways, I went for Calm Mind just to bulk myself up a little bit in case he did confuse me, and I could just tank some hits. Went for a Draining Kiss first, and I'm going to finish it off with a Hyper Beam, which is just like an epic way to go out, especially for a Sylveon, and no one sees it coming. So that was a good game, Josiah, and hopefully I can have some more battles up here soon, guys, and you enjoyed. If any of you guys still want to battle, just hit me up. I noticed a handful of you that still kind of watch my videos, and we haven't battled for a good while, I'm sure. So yeah, just leave me a comment in the section below, and yeah, I will get back to you. All right. Peace.